In the frozen heart of a winter that seemed to stretch beyond time itself, the air thrummed with a tension that heralded destiny. Stalingrad, a city where the Volga met the spirit of resilience, was poised to become the crucible of an epic confrontation, a battleground trembling on the brink of transformation. It was the autumn of 1942. Nazi tanks, like relentless beasts, surged toward the east. Adolf Hitler, draped in grandiosity, envisioned conquest, yet he underestimated the fierce pride of Soviet defenders. At the forefront stood Vasily Chuikov, a steadfast commander, embodying the indomitable will of his men. The fate of the world teetered on the precipice of this colossal clash, each soldier knowing that this city would either be their grave or their redemption. As the first snow fell, the cacophony of clashing metal and the roar of artillery became the city's symphony. Each echo carried cries of bravery and anguish, as the Soviet soldiers, emboldened by their grit, turned the ruins into fortresses. House by house, they pushed back the enemies, transforming every corner into a theater of relentless combat. The scent of gunpowder mixed with the chilling air, an aroma of defiance fueling the desperation of the besieged. But the heart-stopping moment emerged when, against all odds, Soviet forces executed Operation Uranus. In a strategic masterstroke, they encircled the German Sixth Army, a move that cracked the very foundation of Nazi ambition. The encirclement tightened like a noose, with troops starving and morale crumbling. It was a moment that shifted the course of the conflict, a grasping hand towards hope in a time cloaked in despair. As the siege dragged on, urgency birthed a desperate sacrifice. Captain Alexei Berest, knowing fate's cruel game, rallied his comrades for a final stand. With courage that illuminated the dark night, he charged into the fray, ultimately taking down a key enemy stronghold at the very cost of his life. His valor galvanized his fellow soldiers, who, one by one, became the heroes of Stalingrad, etching their names in the annals of history. Stalingrad fell not only as a city, but as a symbol. The tide had turned, and the axis of power would never realign as it once had. From the ashes, the echoes of bravery linger on, reminding generations that sometimes the most indelible legacies are forged in the fires of sacrifice and unyielding resolve. In that frozen, blood-soaked winter, history was irrevocably altered.